Mabuhay! Good day everyone, my name is Shondinho Gipetate and in today's video, we're going to discuss the Southern Europe. And this includes the countries Spain, Turkey, Vatican City, and Croatia. Before we begin, let's identify what is Southern Europe first. So what is Southern Europe? Southern Europe is the south region of the European continent, also called as the Mediterranean Europe. And I have the map of continents here and we will locate where is Southern Europe is. So here is the European continent and the Southern Europe is located in this part. Spain. Spain is a country located in the extreme southern western part of Europe. It shares about 85% of the occupied peninsula with its smaller neighboring country, Portugal. Spain is also known for its stone castle, snow-capped mountains, vast monuments, and sophisticated cities, all of which have made it favored a tourist destination. The country is geographically and culturally diverse. And let's proceed to its other name. The other name of Spain is the Kingdom of Spain. And some of its popular tagline for Spain includes, "Where the sun kisses the sea, the mountains touch the sky. Embrace the rhythm of Spain in every flamenco beat. Where the part whispers secrets and the future beacons." What's the capital of Spain? The capital of Spain is Madrid. And this is the capital of Spain. So what's the significance of its flag? What's the significance of the Spanish flag? And I will show you.
The Spanish flag. The meaning of the Spanish flag, the red and yellow colors represented the monarchy in Spain. The coat of arms currently adopted on the flag features the shields of old Spanish kingdoms, in addition to the pillars of Hercules and the crown added on top to show respect for the role of monarchy in Spain. Additionally, the national flag of Spain, known as La Rojigualda, is a prominent symbol of Spanish heritage, unity, and pride recognized worldwide. The Spain flag consists of three horizontal stripes, red, yellow, and red, with the yellow stripe being twice the height of each red stripe. To give you more information about the flag, the red and yellow stripe is the exact origins are disputed, but the Senyan flag colors date to the 11th century and are Aragonese or Catalan. The oldest legend says it represents a king's blood on his gold shield. And the two pillars that you can see on both sides is the pillar of Hercules, represent the street of Gibraltar. The top crown of the seal, crown Kingdom of Spain. The top left castle, Kingdom of Castilla. The top right lion, Kingdom of Leon. Bottom left, stripes, palette, gules, Kingdoms of Aragon. Bottom right chains, Kingdom of Navarra. Center, Fleurs de Lis, Royal House of Bourbon Anjou. Bottom, Pomegranate, Granada.
Now that we are done defining what's the significance of the Spanish flag, let's proceed to its currency, language, religion, and its major carrier. The currency of Spain is euro. The language of Spain is Castilian Spanish, and the religion of Spain is Roman Catholicism, and its major carrier is Iberia, or in short, IB. And now, to the awaiting part, let's proceed to its most famous cuisine. And I will give the three most famous cuisine of Spain, which is the paella, gazpacho, and tapas. Paella. No list of iconic Spanish food is complete without the national rice dish, paella. Saffron gives the rice its characteristic golden hue in this Valencian specialty combining meat, seafood, vegetables, and legumes. Varieties like paella de mariscos, seafood paella, and paella mixta, mixed paella, are popular foods in Spain that you'll find throughout the country. So basically, paella is parang Java rice lang here in Spain. Ang pagkakaiba lang po nila is the way sa paggawa. Sa Philippines naman, ang paggawa po sa Java rice is more like ang ginagamit lang po ay coloring foods such as orange or yellow. And doon naman sa Spain is ang gamit nila ay saffron. Saffron is identified as a spice na napaka-rare lang po makita, kaya po mahal po siya pag binibili. And then, ang pagkakaiba lang po nila sa Java rice at saka sa paella, ang paella ay they use seafoods. Seafoods, some other seafoods, meat, and they combine it all with vegetables. Yan, mga clams. But here in Philippines, we only use meats. And rare lang po na may ibang gumagamit ng seafood. Tapas are quintessential Spanish dishes perfect for sharing. You'll find tapas bars all over Spain serving small plates like grilled shrimp, stuffed olives, smoked chorizo, bacon-wrapped dates, assorted cheeses, and regional delights. Going on a tapas crawl is a favorite local pastime. So, tapas is assorted lang po siya pero nakaseparate lang po. And more like, more like for parties na hinahain na pwede ka lang mag-pick kung anong gusto mo. Nandiyan po yung mga olives, mga cheese, tomatoes, shrimp, ganyan. Gazpacho. On hot summer days, cool off with a refreshing cool soup like gazpacho from Andalusia. Gazpacho combines vine-ripe tomatoes, bell peppers, cucumbers, olive oil, garlic, and breadcrumbs for a colorful, chilled treat. Salmorejo and ajo blanco are other popular Spanish chilled soups. In Spain, gazpacho is a chilled, cool off with refreshing cold soup. So, parang ano lang po siya. Kung dito lang po sa atin is parang sinabaw po siya, but ang patwist lang po sa Spain is pang cool off po siya, malamig po siyang sabaw. Most famous tourist destination. The top 4 most famous tourist destinations in Spain are Sagrada Familia, Alhambra Palace Granada, Royal Palace Madrid, and Seville Cathedral. Sagrada Familia, the outstanding Sagrada Familia Barcelona, located in the city of Barcelona, remains the most visited attractions in Spain. The Sagrada Familia is a World Heritage Site that attracts over 3 million visitors annually. This stunning Gothic structures mesmerizes its visitors with its sheer beauty and highly unique architecture, combining Gothic and modern. Visitors can access different parts of the church, including a museum, shop, nave, crypt, and towers. Alhambra Palace Granada. If there is one place you should visit in Spain, it should be the Alhambra Palace in Granada. Situated in the privileged position overlooking the beautiful city of Granada in Andalusia. The Alhambra is a sprawling complex of immense beauty. First mentioned in the year 899 as a small fortress, the Alhambra was rebuilt in the mid-11th century and then transformed from a fortress into a palace after being used as a medina, adding more and more buildings. Royal Palace Madrid. Madrid is home to one of the most impressive royal palaces in Europe. Located in the heart of Spain's capital city, it boasts over 2,000 luxuriously decorated rooms, 50 of which are open to the public. The place is still used for the head of state visits and other important ceremonies. The impressive structure was built entirely of granite and stone from the nearby Sierra de Guadarrama mountain range. Seville Cathedral. Seville is a great place to visit almost any time of the year. One of its star attractions is the Santa Maria de la Sede Cathedral, the largest Gothic cathedral in the world and recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. It is an imposing site located in the city's heart, just a few minutes walk from the Guadalquivir River. The construction lasted for well over a century. The idea of city elders at the time was to build the grandest and most magnificent cathedral that people would think as mad. Festivals in Spain: Las Fallas Valencia and Feria de Abril Seville. Las Fallas Valencia is one of the largest annual celebrations in Spain. This is held in Valencia every March in honor of the patron saint San Jose or Saint Joseph. Feria de Abril Seville. If you visit Seville during April, the city erupts with flamenco displays, free-flowing sherry, and horse-drawn carriages, carting merry civilians around the city. This is also a wonderful time to spot people donning traditional costumes. And next part is culture, the culture of Spain. First is people. The people in Spain are very friendly and welcoming not only to each other but also to international. Spanish families are warm and lively. Gatherings are also quite fun. So just like here in the Philippines, ang people po sa kanila ay friendly and welcoming since Filipinos are known for its wide smile sa mga laging masiyahing mga Pilipino. Then, extended family members visit each other during the weekends and you will often find older people playing checkers on the sidewalks. Cuisines. Traditional Spanish dishes include the famous paella, tortilla, gazpacho, as well as the complimentary tapas. The celebrations. Festival and celebrations are also among the many things that define Spanish culture. This country hosts numerous fantastic festivals throughout the year, bringing together thousands of locals and international. So, as what I said previously, sa festival, yun po ang examples ng mga wonderful festival here in Spain. And the art in Spain. Spain is known for worldwide for its artists across several fields of art. Painting, music, writing, etc. And Diego Velázquez, Francisco Goya, Pablo Picasso, and Salvador Dali are only some of the names that have made the rounds in the world as aspiring artists. Then, Spaniards have two surnames. The father's paternal family and the name of the mother paternal family name. And next of our culture is the Spanish siesta. The Spanish siesta might just one of the main things that define Spaniard siesta. It's a short nap taken in early afternoon after a midday meal. This is a common tradition in countries where the weather is warm. Spain. So, yan po. Yan po, parang dyan po tayo nagmana sa Spain. Kasi, just like here in the Philippines, every after meal sa afternoon is nagtitake of nap to rest. Yan po mga gawain ng mga Pilipino and also din pala sa Spain. And they call it Spanish siesta. And now, we are here in Turkey. But first, let us know what is Turkey. So Turkey is a country that occupies a distinct geographic location lying partly in Asia and in Europe. Throughout history, Turkey has functioned both as a wall barrier and a bridge between the two continents. Turkey is located at the crossroads of the Balkans, Caucasus, Middle East, and Eastern Mediterranean. And now, baliktad. I have the map of continents again here to show you where is Turkey located. And there's Europe and Asia. So, can you guess where is Turkey is? That's right. Turkey is located here. This is where located Turkey is. So, ito po ay nagsisilbing bridge or wall barrier ng both continents, which is the Europe and Asia. And now, pagtatanungin kayo kung nasaan banda ang Turkey, bakit siya nagsisilbing daan sa dalawang continent, you can say that it's here. And now, let's proceed to its other name, some popular tagline, and its capital. The other name of Turkey is the Republic of Turkey. Some of its popular tagline is, Your Mediterranean Marvel, Discover the Turkey where the dreams take flight. Turkey, where every visit is a delight. And the capital of Turkey is Ankara. And now let's proceed to the significance of the flag of Turkey. The Turkish flag, featuring a red background with a white star and a crescent, is a powerful symbol of Turkey's history, identity, and sovereignty. Rooted in the Ottoman Empire and officially standardized in 1936. Its design has remained a source of national pride. And now that we are done defining what's the significance of the Turkish flag, let's now proceed to its currency, language, religion, and its major carrier. The currency of Turkey is Turkish lira, and the language of Turkey is Turkish, and the religion of Turkish is Islam, and its major carrier is Turkish Airlines. And now to the most famous cuisine of Turkey, and I will give three most famous cuisine in Turkey: the kebab, koft, and hamsi. Kebab. Even its most famous dish is incredibly diverse, using beef, lamb, or chicken either minced, cheese-stuffed kebab, cube or thinly sliced, either plated or wrapped, and served with salads, sauces, and torso, pickled vegetables such as peppers, cabbage, carrot, and small cucumbers. The most popular minced meat kebabs are Adana kebabi, spiced minced beef squashed onto skewers and cooked over a fire, and Urfa kebabi, a less spicy version. So kebab is maisisimilar po ito sa barbecue or sa mga birthdayhan na may hotdog tsaka marshmallow po sa top, ganyan. Kasi pinagsama-sama po. Ang kaibahan lang po ng kebab sa mga ito is, ang kebab is hinihiwa ng pa-square, cube, or thinly sliced for vegetables. Tapos pinagsama-sama. And then, niluluto na po siya. Koft. Spice minced beef formed into rolls and fried. To complete the experience, make sure there's a pot of hot red pepper sauce on the table. It perfectly tongues up the succulent meat. So, ito po ay meat lang po siya na parang dinikdik, then pinagsama-sama, like binubuo, then minomold, then pinoform po siya ng desired shape. And then, saka na piniprito. Hamsi, fresh from the Black Sea. While it can be baked or poached, it's simply best when it is fried. This intense flavored little fish is cooked whole, coated in a little flour and placed in a wheel formation around the frying pan. Once the first side is cooked, place a plate over the top, flip the pan, and slide the wheel of fish back into the cook on the other side. Delicious, served with green salad. Hamsi is just clearly a fish na niluluto po siya ng isahan. Then, parang hinihilera po siya sa pan. Parang nilalagyan ng itlog, ganyan. Then, saka na siya niluluto. Sa proper way na pagluto nito is, for example, ito po yung pan. Nakahilera po silang lahat dito, pa-circle. Then, pagkatapos po niyan, pag naluto na yung sa downside, pwede nang i-flip gamit ang plato, then flip na naman, then saka ibabalik, then hanggang sa maluto lahat. Most famous tourist destination. The top 4 most famous tourist destination in Turkey are Hagia Sophia Ayasofya Mosque, Ephesus, Cappadocia, and Topkapi Palace. Hagia Sophia Ayasofya Mosque Built by the Byzantine Emperor Justinian in 537 CE, it is renowned as the Byzantine Empire's greatest architectural achievement and thus remained the world's largest church for 1,000 years. The staggering bulk of its exteriors is rimmed by the delicate minarets added after the Ottoman conquest, while the sumptuous and cavernous frescoed interior is a grand reminder of old Constantinople's might and power. Ephesus is a city of colossal monuments and marble columned roads, one of the most complete, still standing famed cities of antiquity in the Mediterranean region. This is the place to experience what life must have been like during the golden age of the Roman Empire. The city's history dates back to the 10th century BCE, but the major monument you see today all date from its Roman era when it was a thriving commercial center. Cappadocia. Cliff ridges and hill crests are home to rippling panoramas of wave-like rock or wiki-shaped pinnacles that have been formed by millennia of wind and water action. And if you don't feel like hiking for the views, this is one of the world's top destinations to take a hot air balloon ride. In particular, the multiple cave churches of Gurom, Open Air Museum, and Il Halara Valley are home to some of the best examples of surviving mid-Byzantine era religious art in the world. Topkapi Palace. Istanbul's Topkapi Palace takes you into the fantastical opulent world of the sultans. The interiors with their decadently exuberant tiling and lavishing jeweled decor are an unforgettable peek into the Ottoman's power base. The surrounding public gardens were once the sole domain of the royal court but are now open to the public and provide a tranquil, green respite from the city's streets. Festivals in Turkey. Izmir and Ramazan. Izmir is well known for being the host of the oldest festival activity in Turkey, during the multi-theme Izmir World Fair held during early December. The fair is organized by İzFAS, which is a dependent corporation of Izmir Metropolitan Municipality. The social and musical events that take place simultaneously as the commercial fair had started away as an auxiliary activity to attract popular interest for the fair, but over time the festival became a school by itself. Ramazan. The most crucial religious festival is Ramadan or Ramazan in Turkish. The Muslim month of day, abstaining from drinking water, food, tobacco, and having any sexual contact. Else, life carries on as normal during Ramadan, while of the most individuals are fasting from dawn to sunset. Some restaurants close for the time frame or severely curtail their menus. Others discreetly cover their salons behind window treatments, but at most of them firms you will be served with unexpectedly good grace. Culture of Turkey. Turkish culture is a blend of influences from its Anatolian roots, Ottoman past, and modern Western society. Some aspects of Turkish culture include music. Influenced by both Western and Eastern cultures, Turkish music today is of unbelievable diversity. Cinema. Cinema is a big part of modern Turkish culture today, which has been flourishing for many years as an entertainment source for locals. Dancing. Turks love dancing and their traditional dances are always an exciting spectacle for any tourist, whether it's halay, horon, or zeybek. Theater. Traditional Turkish theater encompasses theatrical performances such as karagazon, shadow theater, meda, performed by a single storyteller, puppet theater. Art. Turkish fine art also encompasses traditional handicrafts like ceramics, earthenware, coppersmithing, cine tiles, weaving, woodworking, kneading, embroidery, and miniature art, among many others. And now, we are here on Vatican City. Vatican City is the smallest independent country in the world, located within Rome, Italy. It is the center of the Roman Catholic Church and the official residence of the Pope. Then what's the other name of Vatican City? The other name of Vatican City is the Holy See. Some of its famous tagline are the heart of Catholicism, miserendo atque elegendo, which is Latin for by giving mercy and by choosing. And the capital of Vatican City is Vatican City. And now let's proceed to its significance. What's the significance of the flag of Vatican City? The Vatican City flags differs from the flags of many second states, by which is an impeccable square cloth, divided into two equal vertical parts. The left part of the canvas located near the right has a golden yellow shade, while the right part of the canvas is a white color shade. On the right side of the flag of the religious country, the image of the emblem of the Vatican is located. The coat of arms is located at a monotone distance from the upper and lower edges of the panel. The coat of arms folds out of four parts. In the center, two keys cross at right angles. Some of them are depicted with gold paint. Around the perimeter, the key is decorated with silver inserts. Second key is depicts silver paint. At its perimeter, not counting this, there are small inserts of golden color. Both keys are linked by a long red cord crowned with small tassels on the sides. Above keys and cord is papal tiara. Now that we are done defining the significance of the Vatican City flag, let's now proceed to its currency, language, religion, and its major carrier. The currency of Vatican City is euro. The language of Vatican City is Italian and Latin. The religion of Vatican City is Roman Catholicism, and major carrier of Vatican City is ITA Airways, or formerly Alitalia. And now let's proceed to the most famous cuisine of Vatican City. And I will give three most famous cuisine of Vatican City: the fettuccine alfredo, and chickens and mushroom risotto, and cannoli. Fettuccine alfredo is a sauce used to flavor pasta. Initially, it contained only Parmesan cheese and butter. But now, in addition to these ingredients, masa or heavy cream is often added. Some variations include parsley, garlic, eggs, vegetables, seafood, or chicken. It is made famous by the restaurant Alfredo alla Scrofa in Rome, owned by Alfredo De Lillo. Chicken and mushroom risotto. Risotto is more than just a rice dish. It's a hearty and satisfying meal in its own right. There's nothing like a decadent creamy risotto. It's pure comfort food. This chicken and mushroom risotto is a perfect example. This delicious creamy mushroom risotto gives more weight and more flavor from the chicken. Cannoli are Sicilian pastries consisting of a tube-shaped shell of fried pastry dough, filled with a sweet, creamy filling containing ricotta cheese. Their size ranges from 9 to 20 centimeters. They have since spread to mainland Italy, where they are known as cannolo siciliano or lit Sicilian cannoli. Most famous tourist destinations. The top four most famous tourist destinations in Vatican City are St. Peter's Basilica, Sistine Chapel, Vatican Museums, and St. Peter's Square. St. Peter's Basilica. St. Peter's Basilica, the Vatican Museums, the Sistine Chapel, and the St. Peter's Square, arguably one of the finest cathedrals in the entire world. St. Peter's is the spiritual center of the Vatican and the product of many Italians' great Renaissance architectures. Among them Bramante, Raphael, and Michelangelo. Sistine Chapel. The Sistine Chapel is a chapel in the Apostolic Palace, the Pope's official residence in Vatican City. Originally known as the Cappella Magna or Great Chapel. It takes its name from its Pope Sixtus IV, who had it built between 1473 and 1481. Vatican Museums. The Vatican Museums are the public museums of the Vatican City. They display works from the immense collections amassed by the Catholic Church and the papacy throughout the centuries, including several of the most well-known Roman sculptures and most important masterpieces of Renaissance art in the world. St. Peter's Square is a large plaza located directly in front of St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City, the Papal Conclave in Rome, directly west of the neighborhood Rione of Borgo. Both of the square and basilica are named after Saint Peter, an apostle of Jesus, whom Catholics consider the first pope. Festivals in Vatican City. Easter Mass or Paschal Triduum and Christmas Eve Mass. Easter Mass or Paschal Triduum. Easter Triduum is a term used by the Roman Catholic Church to denote the 3 days from the evening of Holy Thursday to the evening of Easter Sunday. The Triduum begins with the evening Mass of the Lord's Supper and the ends after evening prayers at sunset of Easter Day. Christmas Eve Mass. Christmas Eve Mass, also known as Midnight Mass, is a Catholic service that commemorates the birth of Jesus. It's traditionally held at midnight, but the time can vary. Culture of Vatican City. People and community. Population. Mainly clergy, Swiss guards, and scholars devoted to religious service and preserving history and community. A close-knit group unified by centuries-old traditions and spiritual commitment. Art and architecture. Masterpieces home to world-renowned art in the Vatican Museums. Sistine Chapel and St. Peter's Basilica style a blend of Renaissance, Baroque, and modern influences that reflects its sacred heritage. Music. Liturgical music. Gregorian chants and traditional hymns play a vital role in worship, connecting modern liturgy with ancient practices. Literature and archives. Vatican Library houses ancient manuscripts and rare texts that document the theological and cultural history of the Church. Ceremonies and rituals. Festivals, grand liturgic celebration such as Easter Mass and Christmas Eve, Midnight Mass integrate music, art, and ritual in a spectacular display of faith. Modern influence. Living legacy. While steeped in history, Vatican City continues to engage with contemporary issues, ensuring its cultural heritage remains influential worldwide. And now we are here in the last part of the country, the Croatia. What is Croatia? Croatia is a southern Western European country known for its stunning Adriatic coastline, medieval cities, and cultural heritage. Tagline. I can give you 3 famous tagline in Croatia. As long as there is heart, there will be Croatia. God and the Croats. For the homeland, ready. What's the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. And now, let's proceed to the significance of the Croatian flag. Significance of the Croatian flag. The red represents the bloodshed of Croatian independence. White symbolizes peace and neutrality. Blue stands for freedom and Croatian sky and sea. Coat of arms. The red and white checkered shield represent Croatian identity and history, with the 5 smaller shields above symbolizing the historical regions of Croatia. And now that we are done defining the significance of Croatian flag, let's now proceed to its currency, language, religion, and its major carrier. The currency of Croatia is Croatian kuna or HRK, transitioning to euro. And language of Croatia is Croatian, and religion of Croatian is Roman Catholicism, and its major carrier is Croatia Airlines. And now let's proceed to Croatia's most famous cuisine, the cevapi, black risotto, and churkli. Cevapi. It is grilled skinless sausages made of mincemeat, usually a lamb and beef mix. Varieties exist in proper restaurants or street food eateries. It is of Balkan origin, traditionally served with flatbread, onions, and ajvar, a red capsicum relish. Black risotto. Seafood lovers cannot miss the signature black risotto, a sumptuous dish from the Adriatic region. Made with cutler fish or squid, its distinctive black color comes from cuttlefish ink, which also gives the dish a rich, creamy flavor. Churkli. Originating from the Zagorje region, churkli is a baked or boiled pastry filled with cottage cheese. While traditionally a savory dish, modern variations include sweet fillings like apples or jam. Most famous tourist destinations. Top 4 most famous tourist destinations in Croatia are Dubrovnik, Zagreb, Plitvice Lakes National Park, and Split. Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik is a city in southern Dalmatia, Croatia, on the Adriatic Sea. It was historically known as Ragusa, which is an Italian name. The Italian name Ragusa may come from the Greek word schwa, which means precipice. It may also come from the Proto-Albanian word Ragusa, which means grape. Zagreb is the capital and the largest city of Croatia. It is in the north of the country along the Sava River, at the southern slope of the Medvednica mountain. Zagreb stands near the international border between Croatia and Slovenia at an elevation of approximately 158 meters or 518 feet above sea level. Plitvice Lakes National Park. The extension of the dynamic, constantly evolving lake system, the proportion of the tufa barriers, jointly with the numerous dynamic waterfalls and clear water courses and the expression of colors, make Plitvice Lakes National Park an aesthetically outstanding natural spectacle of global importance. Split is the second largest city of Croatia, after the capital Zagreb, the largest city in Dalmatia, and the largest city in the Croatia coast. The Split metropolitan area is home to about 330,000 people. It lies on the eastern shore of the Adriatic Sea and is spread over a central peninsula, and its surroundings an internal regional transport hub and popular tourist destination. Most famous festival in Croatia: Zagreb Festival of Lights and Rijeka Carnival. Zagreb Festival of Lights. Every March, the already beautiful city of Zagreb becomes a canvas for artists who use the latest light projection technology to paint the city in light. The historical center is illuminated with colorful and quirky images, and throughout the city, you'll find breathtaking light installations and concepts. Rijeka Carnival is the biggest and most colorful Croatia and always starts the year off with a spectacular bang. Celebrations begin in mid-January and continue well into February, with a series of parades and celebrations. And now let's proceed to the culture of Croatia. People and society. Croatians are known for their warm hospitality and strong family ties. Regional traditions from Mediterranean influence coast the Central European inland to help form a vibrant, diverse community. Art and architecture. Historic cities like Dubrovnik and Split feature medieval walls, Roman ruins, and Venetian influences. Modern galleries and public art continue to celebrate Croatian rich artistic legacy. Music and dance. Traditional klapa singing and folk dance accompanied with instruments like the tamburica are an integral part of community life and festivals, keeping age-old traditions live. Festivals and traditions. Major events such as the Dubrovnik Summer Festival and the Rijeka Carnival showcase lively parades, traditional costumes, and local folklore, uniting communities and visitors alike. Culinary heritage. Croatian cuisines reflects its diverse region. Modern influence. Balancing tradition with innovation, Croatia's contemporary art, literature, and music scene continues to evolve, ensuring that its rich cultural heritage remains dynamic and globally influential.